My name is RZA. This is Paul Banks. We formed a band called Banks and Steelz. We're going to tell you about one of our songs called Love and War and how it came about.
It was one of our first writing sessions, and RZA played me, like a bunch of songs that he had kind of in one of his drum machines, right? Mm-hmm. Love and War jumped out at me. The chord progression was, was really, really strong, and the vibe was really strong, and I got a vocal idea probably instantly, I think, and I just went into the booth and did, the hook. And I think my part was written then in that first session, and then fast forward like many months, we forgot about that song basically, and I found it on my phone, and I guess I probably hit you up and just said, we got to finish this one.
Yeah.
We then reconstructed it in the studio with all live instruments. Yep. And dude Rob Moose came along and helped play piano. He's a great musician who works with Anthony and the Johnsons and yada yada. That takes us to the hook and how we got that part.
And then we wanted to, some verses on it, and I thought that the tempo of the song and the vibe of it would fit Ghostface Killah. So I reached out to him and had him come by the studio 36 East, and I played on the track first there. He heard it and he was like, cool, he'll jump on. And that completed the vocal performance of the record. But then this record had to go through more changes where we took it back to Los Angeles and we went back to some of the original electronic tracks and we added it back in during the mixing process. So you have a great blend of live music and electric music really balanced well with some great lyrics and a great hook, y'all.
She's high maintenance, she lacks patience, but for her love, there's no replacement. Face to face, waist embracing men, chase the taste.
Video, we worked with a guy named Evan. He'd had a treatment, I think it was for another song actually that involved kind of, I guess we had talked about wanting kind of Yakuza gangsters for that song. Then there was we kind of adapted the treatment to a different song that featured the same cast of characters and used that one for Love and War, which featured, this guy being bound and getting fucked up by the Yakuza, and then his girl comes and rescues him. And we just thought that those themes worked really well with the song. Then we put ourselves in the video as, cameos, as sort of security guards for this kind of Yakuza operation, which unto itself, I really like the idea, say this is Asia. What the fuck would we be doing working security for Yakuza, and whatever backstory could exist there is just fascinating. So I thought that would be a lot of fun. And then RZA sort of had the idea of kind of the improvised dialogue that goes on in the video, which I think is probably my favorite part of the video, actually.
Oh, look at this asshole. Oh, this motherfucker fucked up. Yeah, that kid's in a lot of trouble, man. Dead meat. You talk too much, right? I think it was first of all, more than anything, it's having fun. I think we had fun there, and I think the video is a real cool reflection of our collaboration. Unpredictable in one way, but yet totally tasteable and accessible.